I know your buddy thinks he's the bee's knees.
What is it with this dude and bees?
Hello and welcome to Intoxicated Masculinity. If it's Wednesday, we have a cocktail video coming at you. Today, we're continuing on with our Ginny June and talking about one of the more classic cocktails we'll be talking about this month. The Hanky Panky goes back a ways too, but this goes back a little bit further, and that is, of course, the Bee's Knees. This is a very simple cocktail, but again, you know, simple cocktails are very good. You know, I mean, the daiquiri is very simple. This cocktail is kind of closely related to the daiquiri in form, if not in history. And so I think that's kind of, it's interesting. What we're essentially doing is we're adding a flavored syrup. We've looked at flavored syrups before. In this case, obviously it's going to be honey related because the name of the cocktail. I believe this cocktail was invented in Paris in the 1920s. That is the best information that I have, but I couldn't find anything kind of more specific than that. So this cocktail is now probably about 100 years old. It's just a nice spring/summer cocktail, and I think we're gonna like it a lot, and that's all the history I have, so let's start drinking. Okay, we're back and we have ourselves some ingredients. So again, like I said, in at least form, this cocktail is very much like the daiquiri. So I'm going to make it with the sort of ratios that I would make a daiquiri with, because that's just kind of what I like. I would prefer sour over sweet. If you're making this cocktail and you like things more sweet, then make them so. We're gonna start off with our lemon juice. In this case, I am going to go for an ounce of our lemon juice. So again, if you like things to be a little bit less sour, use a little bit less. This is a honey-based simple syrup. So typically, most simple syrups are going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. So we're going to use 1 part honey, in this case, 1 part honey to 1 part water. This is a little heavier than that. I looked up in the Cocktail Codex, which is Death & Co. And I sort of followed their instructions for how to make their honey syrup. So this is a little thicker than the honey syrup that I usually make. So I am going to put in 1/2 ounce. And I hope that's not going to be too much. I don't think it will be. So this is probably like I didn't measure quite as carefully as I usually do, but probably somewhere in the vicinity of like 2-to-1, like 2-to-1 to 2.5 to 1 honey to water. So again, a little bit more of a rich syrup. And then of course our old friend gin. And we're gonna toss in 2 ounces of gin. And as I said at the beginning of the month, if the recipe gives me an option on our London Dries, I'm always going to go with Bombay Sapphire. Just the flavor profile that I like the best. All right, now that we got that all put together, let's get some ice in our shaker and shake this thing up. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and toss that into our ice, give it a good pound, and give it a good shake. All right. So we are going to double strain this. There's citrus in here, so you definitely want to double strain in this cocktail. Into our chilled glass. Now, in looking up on this one, it's kind of inconsistent what they ask for as far as a garnish. A bunch don't even have a garnish, and some ask for an orange wedge, which I thought was kind of strange. I am actually just going to do a lemon twist, because I think that seems like the most appropriate thing. Go ahead and express that over the drink. Rub it along the rim. I'm going to drop it in, and you have made your bee's knees. Let's give it a try. This is the kind of cocktail that just kind of makes you smile. It's very bright. It's very sunny. I think the 1/2 ounce at this level of simple, I think is just about right. You're getting sweetness, but it's not overpowering. I mean, what do I need to say? It's gin and lemon and honey. I mean, it's great. You're getting some of the herbaceousness from the gin. You're getting a lot of nice citrus from the lemon, and just the right amount of sweetness from your honey syrup. The honey provides a nice kind of a nice base to the cocktail. It's just a really good drink. I mean, some classic cocktails are classic for a reason. I guess my official tasting note is yummy. It's very yummy. You should make this drink. This drink is for, I think, pretty much everybody. I think there's not, we do some drinks on the channel where we talk about like Amaros or some other flavor profiles that are maybe a little bit harder to kind of get around. Everybody's gonna love this. This is gonna be a great cocktail. And you should make it. You should already have made it. You should not be listening to it anymore. You should go make it right now. So on that bombshell, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good drink, and have a good day.